to let everybody know, we broke our promise, or NATO broke their promise to Russia. So when we let Germany get back together, one of the promises made was that we wouldn't expand NATO. Well, we've been expanding NATO like freaking crazy, right? So beginning in the mid-90s, Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic, the Baltic states, and others were granted NATO membership, blatantly violating the non-expansion arrangement. And while Russian leaders objected to these moves, it wasn't until talk turned to bringing Ukraine and Georgia into NATO that Russia began to act in response and to shore up its influence over these strategically critical neighbor states. So again, I just want to impress upon you, imagine if Russia had did this in Mexico, and they overthrew a government, they installed a Russian puppet government, while arming neo-Nazi paramilitaries who threaten war with the United States. Would the U.S. be moving troops closer to the Mexican border be considered an act of aggression or a provocative act in that case? Because that's exactly what we're doing there. We overthrew Ukraine, and we're now arming neo-Nazis. So here we go. And let's not forget that in addition to annexing Crimea, Putin also invaded and overthrew the governments of Iraq and Afghanistan, leading to the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people, and is still waging a dirty war in Syria while legally occupying 1/3 of that country. Oh no, that's not Putin. That's the United States. So here, America's Ukraine hypocrisy. What is the Ukraine hypocrisy? Well, Ukraine during the Euromaidan Revolution, Maidan, however you say that, of 2014, the Obama administration and other war hawks in Washington flagrantly interfered in the internal politics of Ukraine, doing whatever they could to help overthrow the elected president, Viktor Yanukovych, and replace him with U.S. puppets. And now, here we are, neo-Nazis and the far right are on the march in Ukraine, and what are we doing? We're helping them. And Biden weighs deploying thousands of troops to Eastern Europe and the Baltics. So I just want to show you just the level of